I told you I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that. I said, oh my bad. I said no more awkward laughing at the beginning of the show because I'm late. What? Make it make sense. I'm late. I'm late for a bit. What's going on, Mikey? For a very important date. Porque estamos late, late. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on, y'all. We shall begin the proceedings. My lights aren't working. Susan. Damn it, to heck. To heck, Susan. Hey, there you go. What's going on? Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I got that. Dom DeMarco. All right. This is very rude, and you're not supposed to let me do that. Why did you let me do this? I'm not pod ready because as I searched and scoured the internet for topics, I found none. So let's start recording, and I don't have a joke. Oh, you know I do have a joke. How come these new rappers fall off so fast? I don't know, you tell me. It's not a joke, is it? That's a terrible joke. Wait. Oh, fuck. The wrong one. It's the wrong one. All right. The show has started. We are listening to music. Unfortunately, I cannot play music live. They have a problem with that. So I apologize. But if you want to listen to this weird-ass techno version of the song that I'm supposed to be playing, by all means, head over to Spotify, head over to iTunes. I promise it'll be worth it. And if you don't want to go over there, just stick around. We'll get flagged anyway while we're live. So my son... My son is learning how to dance, and for some reason, he just fights. That's his dancing. And he said, Dad, but I'm practicing. I'm practicing, Dad. Well, all right, bet. Go for it. Back to the song. Maybe I should make the lights blue. It's Kasabian. Kasabian Lavoe Show. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe Show, where I say my name 75 times at the beginning of the show. This is episode 361. We're live from Las Vegas, and I'll be your host with talent on loan from God, or how we say it in Spanish, from Papa Dios. Hey, so to all you asshole fucking hip-hop Spanish haters, the first rapper actually came out and made a statement where he apologized for the Vlad interview that led to a lot of people believing or thinking that Puerto Ricans weren't involved in hip-hop, especially at the conception of hip-hop. We were there. Trust me. A lot of Puerto Ricans were there. Matter of fact, the first person that took a picture of hip-hop, hip-hop's birth picture, was a Puerto Rican guy. I mean, there's so much. There's so much history there. I don't want to see Black and Spanish people start debating over our history. Like, we did that shit together. At the end of the day, that's American history. It shouldn't be either or. Like, we created hip-hop with a fandom of, the entire world loves hip hop, but I feel like we haven't put up the clips. I've been lagging. I'm not motivated. That's why I got nothing for today. I was reading. I went through probably 40 different articles, and I'm like, yo, I might as well talk to y'all about goddamn TV or some shit, because there's really nothing. There's nothing. All the politics are fucking disgusting. I don't want to talk about it. I'm that one cousin. Joe doesn't even go live, bro. What you talking about? What you mean? Yo, that's insanity. I hate going live sometimes when I have nothing because I just stare at the stupid numbers and those numbers move so fast. What was going on today? Not a damn thing. Hey, do y'all think, let me ask y'all something. Do you think if they had something on Trump, you think that they would wait? Like dead ass. Do y'all think that if Trump if he really did something, do you think they would hold back and they wouldn't just crack his ass over the head? I just feel like if they would have found something, you can lie. Trust me. I hate that people can get away with this bullshit and make it sound so legitimate. But when they say, if you have an opposing view to anything that's happening with Trump, right? It's obvious it's bullshit. But because there's so many people out to get him, they get to say stupid shit like, oh, these Trumpers this or these Trumpers that. Like, we're completely insane. And I'm not a Trumper. I'm just telling you what the fucking facts are. But I mean, there's no point, right? You get to categorize me. You get to berate my opinion on what I see. And you're just making shit up. They're calling out espionage and all these fucking random goddamn crimes when the person that's being prosecuted or investigated is the person that can classify the fucking documents. It's just asinine. He wasn't a fucking mayor. He wasn't a goddamn senator or fucking governor. He was president of the United States. They're pulling shit out their ass. It's obvious. I'm sorry, it's hard to say that it's not. It just hell yeah, Trump got them scared. But the real issue is that they're just gonna keep on pulling shit until they fucking something's gonna stick. They think. But because it hasn't and it won't, they're just wasting their time. But let's see what is going on. I was in the middle of a nap and then I woke up and then I had to come do the show. I did not know that when you get the 24 karat Ray-Ban glasses that they have to be polished every couple months. Yeah, they're so shit. They have like lost their shine. It was so embarrassing for like a second there. I'm going through news articles. Let's see what we find. Oh no, Taliban is seeking the world's approval. Bro, I read some shit sometimes that makes my head hurt. Let me say that one more time. It's from Reuters. It says the Taliban is seeking the world's approval a year after the U.S. has pulled out of Afghanistan. Or are they trying to say that they're taking care of the people? Afghanistan's Taliban marked the first anniversary of the withdrawal of the U.S.-led forces on Wednesday by calling the international community to learn from this experience and accept them as a legitimate government. All right, see, it's shit like that. Like, are we really gonna sit here? Okay, let's say the Taliban are a legitimate government. Them motherfuckers are stuck in the ice age, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and play with that. That's why this is. Let's see what else. These are all trending topics, by the way. The U.S. diet is deadly. No shit. Let's talk about the deadly U.S. diet. U.S. Diet is deadly, and here are 7 ideas to get Americans eating healthier. The data, it's stark. The typical American diet is shortening the lives of many Americans. Diet-related deaths outrank deaths from smoking. Wow. And about half of the United States deaths from heart disease and nearly 900 deaths a day are linked to poor diet. The pandemic highlighted the problem with much more worse outcomes for people with obesity than other diet-related diseases. We're really in a nutritional crisis in this country. No, we're not. Cardiologist and dean of Friedman School of Nutritional Science and Policy. I mean, listen. The food pyramid was bullshit. We were tricked as children. They finally taught us what we're supposed to have, what we're supposed to eat, and they still can't get it right. Almond milk is sugar water, and you idiots will drink that shit all day. Coffees with all the creamers. Caloric intake will be your downfall. If you can control your caloric intake and have a little bit of exercise, you can live a very, very healthy life. A lot of beans and lentils. I'm Puerto Rican, so we usually eat rice, beans, and a protein. That's pretty much the standard Puerto Rican American diet. We have a lot of fusion, and my kids are picky as shit. Like, we eat sushi, and we eat, we eat meats. We're not eating goddamn We're not vegetarians and shit like this. And no offense to any vegetarians, but damn it, I love me some meats. Pause. Oh, oops. Where is my damn funnies? I don't got no funnies. That was terrible. This could be a new part of the show where we just go through topics and I just read them. I think Loner told me I should do this. I didn't find anything that was interesting. How do y'all feel about the shit that's going on in Mississippi? I'm scared. The Mississippi thing doesn't really scare me necessarily. What scared me was the idea that there's no filtered water coming in the city. How do they have that system in such dire stress? I mean, even the idea that your water pump system is almost about to break and nobody did shit about it that's poor planning and shitty management. You need to fire. You have to vote every single person that's there in that state. Vote them out. They don't care about you. Use your power. Fire the fucking people that are there. They're not there for your best interests. That's terrible. Out of CBS, the UN weather agents predicts rare triple dip La Nina in 2022 for the first time this century. The UN weather agency is predicting that the phenomenon known as La Nina is poised to last. Damn, really? For the whole year? A mysterious triple dip. What does that mean? Hey, y'all know what La Nina is? It's a different type of weather system that occurs kind of like El Nino. Just so racist because they just love using Spanish. Anyway, so it's poised to last through the year. A mysterious triple dip. The first this century marked by 3 straight years of a... God damn, dude. The idea that we're going to deal with this stupid ass rainy shit for the next 3 years. It's crazy. It's just creating patterns of drought and then flooding, which is like an oxymoron to think that it's droughting and flooding. It can't really do both. You can't drought and flood. That's not a thing. The World Meteorologist Organization on Wednesday said La Nina conditions, which involve a large-scale cooling of the ocean surface temperatures, have strengthened the eastern and central equatoric Pacific. What? I can't even read these words. I hate reading without practicing, and I'm really just randomly reading topics. Hold on. I don't know how academics does this shit. The agency top officially quick to caution La Nina is in a cooling event. The triple dip doesn't mean the global warming is easing. I mean, do y'all remember when we was kids and they were like, if you spray aerosols, you fuck up the ozone layer, and that there was a hole over Australia? You know that hole closed up? Did y'all know that? That shit is crazy. This hole that was there is back, or not back, it's gone. La Nina is a motherfucker. Oh, man. Let's go back. Let's see what else. Oh, let me tell you. Shout out to Spotify for spending their fucking budget on Margan Merkel's shitty ass show about shitty shit. Hey, this is the one podcast that won't have any clips. You're not gonna get one clip out of me at all. Did y'all see pictures of Dre and Diddy in the studio? How fucking awesome is that? I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't really into the show today. I've been so irritated at this whole job situation. Like, they really got me sitting on my hands again, and I literally have like a couple days. So it's supposed to start on the 6th. If there's room for me in training, and it really has me perplexed because they're supposed to send me the equipment because I get to work remote part-time and then in the office part-time. But training is remote. Fucking dope, dude. Save me the gas. Especially because the office is downtown. And it's like, don't get me wrong, downtown isn't necessarily the furthest. If you know Vegas, downtown from the south side of town isn't the furthest. I mean, it's 2 freeways there, and I could be there in 15 minutes. But, I mean, if I could avoid the traffic and not have to deal with the shit, yeah, let me stay my ass home. That's not a big deal. I'll even rent out a fucking office space. But regardless to that and how I want to do things, they're not hitting me up as soon as I thought they would. And it makes me sad. It's just fucking making me sad. What's goody? I'm pissed, son. But that's why I say show sucks ass. They just keep throwing money at nonsense. Hey, to be honest with you, bro, the EPA is probably one of the biggest terrorist groups that we have in the country. Like, that shit that just happened in Mississippi is pathetic. Pathetic to say the least, because You telling me the entire system doesn't get checked, doesn't get inspected? They don't have like a person with a clipboard that goes through there every couple of fucking months and goes, hey, this is good, that's good, that's good, that's good. This needs to be fixed, this needs to be fixed. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I heard, see, then the conspiracy people start talking crazy shit. Oh, it's gonna be indefinite. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. It can't be indefinite with no clean water. That's not a thing. This isn't the fucking 1800s. Tighten up. Tighten up. This is your opportunity to pay attention to what happens politically in your state, in your area, and now you use your power and vote those people the fuck out. It's just pathetic to think that they're gonna do this to you. I wouldn't accept this shit. Me personally, I'd tell them to kiss my ass. You know, I sent out an email today that made me feel very empowered. Very empowered. Hey, yo, Loner, you saw Diddy and Dre in the studio? I think that's pretty dope. You want to know how bad the day is? I use Google Trends to see like what's the most trending things out there. And to tell you that there's only 3 trending topics of the day on Google Trends is phenomenal. I think I want to start watching wrestling again. I should do that shit that Star be doing when he doesn't have shows. He just starts talking to people and he's just like, yeah, we're here chit-chatting it up about nothing. Turn the shit down. This concrete building isn't fun. What music? You think the music's gonna be trash from Dre and fucking Diddy? Hey, thank you for asking, DJ. My day is actually going shitty. As I was saying earlier, I'm on edge due to this fucking job. It's like I'm trying to get a regular job. So if y'all haven't been following me, for those that are new here, let's have a little introduction. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Not available for this region? You mean the fucking United States of America? What are you talking about? Stop playing with me. Here we go. Man City versus Forest. Nottingham Forest? Fuck does that mean? Arsenal versus... is this football? I don't give a shit. Princess Diana, rest in peace. So, like, all this shit populated within the past, like, hour, because these searches are short. 20,000 20, 50,000. Nobody gives a shit, bro. Soccer's the hottest shit out right now. Football. So, yeah, let's have here we go. Here's some clippable shit. For the past 2 years, I've been trying to be a normal person. What does that mean? I owe contractually a couple of albums to my record label. I'm going to knock that out eventually. We'll figure it out. I decided to get into real estate, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be a realtor and not do music anymore. What a shitty mistake that was. I miss music. I hate that I broke my contracts. I hate that I fucking soured my name. I didn't care for fame, y'all. I was just enjoying life and at a high caliber of happiness. But I wanted to do normal, regular shit. I closed my businesses. I decided to take an office job where I wore a suit. I have face tattoos. I've owned my own businesses since I was 19. Being a musician has afforded me a house. I left from my apartment in the ghetto to live in a house. I have now lived in a house longer than I lived in the hood because of my musical fucking abilities in my career, which is an amazing blessing. So the fact that I walked away from the music because it's mentally just disability, it's mentally, yo, help me out with the word. What's the word? It's mentally, it's a lot of mental anguish. You know, like you really go through a lot of stress when you do music. And in the streaming era, to be honest with you, I didn't convert well. Like my first mixtape was a cassette tape. My bad. I'm playing with my fucking cable. Yeah, disabling. Thank you. It really is. Because as a writer, you want to be creative. And actually, the reason why I even like doing this is because my writing process was me listening to talk radio so that I wouldn't be influenced by music, which gave me a passion to give and be able to do what I do now. Like, I love doing this. This is fun. And I want to keep making music, but I just don't want the stresses of it. And it's hard to make music in this digital age. It's not a good content seller. It's hard to sell music right now. Like, it doesn't make it. Look at the baby. The baby just canceled his show. He sold less than 500 tickets to some 14,000 seat venue. The fuck is going on, dude? You're the hottest shit running. Every fucking song sounds the same, but y'all eat that shit up like fucking hotcakes. If I put out a song now and I'm not on some drill shit or I'm not on, it won't stick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might get plays because of the popularity of the show and shit like this, but I don't even know if I can make music for today. I listen to beats, I talk to producers, I write, and I just kind of go, I love it, I miss it. We'll see what happens. I got a bunch of old music to put out, and I've gotten to that point in my life, in my career, where I listen to that old music and I kind of cringe because I go, who is that? It's been so long and I've been this for so long that the rebrand worked. And if I got to go back to being an asshole rapper I don't know if I want that as a personality on the show. So we'll see how that goes and we'll see how we transition in that. I got some pop shit. You know what, Loner? You want to hear something? I'm going to play this just for Loner. I have, this song is from 2007.
Yeah. Killer.
My bad.
Killer. What? Track line. Yeah. We got another.
That's from 2007. Hold on. That album, that's gonna be on an album that was supposed to come out 2 years ago. That'll be out in a couple of weeks. Hold on. I got a song for Loner. He just said, where the fuck is it? I got a good one too. Said I'm a good vibe and a bad habit. I know I got it somewhere. Said I'm a good vibe and a bad habit. But either way, getting back into music and just getting back into music is always you put yourself in this weird space, man. And I love music. I just don't know if I want to make that my thing again. The mental space that you put yourself into too to be an artist. It's really it's a different lifestyle. And I can't even find a song. My bad, Loner. I can't find a song. What else? Oh, along this journey of getting the fucking real estate license and becoming a realtor and wanting to get into real estate, I realized why I hate working for people. It doesn't make any sense that I find the work. It doesn't make any sense that I have to invest thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, hours, my time, my people. I said it before. Any job or business that says you need to reach out to your family first is bullshit. Every single real estate agent that I met from that point forward after getting my license had a second job. I saw real estate agents 10 years as agents, fucking forever agents, fighting harder to keep their casino jobs and their other non-realtor jobs during COVID because they knew that being a realtor doesn't mean shit. It was to the point where, bro, like I remember at one point in time in the early 2000s, everybody was a realtor. So wanting to get into real estate, I got into it as a realtor, but I ended up learning investing. And that's where we are now. Like, I'm fucking excited as shit that I know everything that I know now. But I need a regular job because it's a bitch to fucking play with music cash. I learned a bunch, and I learned more as an agent for the 3 years. I learned more as an agent, especially like what not to do. And probably a blessing, I guess. I mean, to the point now where it's got me wanting to go to school to be a fucking attorney. I just want to do it. You see what happens when I don't have a goddamn show to give? And I just got to sit here and just fucking make up random stories about why the fuck I stopped being famous. Oh my God. You know what? I wish I would have been on Media Takeout. Like when I got offered to do reality TV and shit, and I was like, nah, I don't want to put my kids through that. I should have put my kids through that. I really should have. I should have went to VH1. I should have been a part of the Creep Squad. I really should have did that shit. I should have did that shit. No, I did. I hate not having topics. Like I really don't have any topics, and we're really just all over the place, which is fine. Oh, and along this work journey, I'm now getting into IT. I ended up taking classes because I wanted to learn something different, and I wanted to work on a computer. I'm on a computer all day doing this, so I decided to get into IT, and I think I got a job locked in. It's real frustrating though. They're dragging their feet. It's been 2 months, and if I don't start in September, I don't know when I'm gonna start. September starts tomorrow. I'm hoping that they go, hey, Kasabian, we got a package outside your door. See you at work on the 6th, which is Tuesday. It's Wednesday, hump day, and Tuesday is like not that far away. I'm nervous because I don't want to keep selling ass on Tropicana. Shit. Nah, dead ass, man. I just want a regular job. I want to be a 9 to 5 or square. And then I'm going to take that money and invest that shit in the buildings and buy mad buildings. I'm buying all the fucking buildings. Susan, the one that we saw, I don't want to talk about it. There's an apartment building that I want, and it's like 80 doors. Maybe too many for me, but I want it. I want it bad. I want something that's historical. Like I want some shit where like, oh yeah, that's the such and such building. Kasabian owns that building, and I go, suck it. That's where we are. How's the weather where you are? I'll tell you, here in Las Vegas, it's 975 degrees or just a little bit below the devil's asshole. That Diddy song sucks, by the way. Is it curtains for the baby? I hate that segment, but is it curtains for the baby? Is it for the baby? I mean, he's honestly done, he's had a great run. But does this shitty ticket sale affect anything? Is that a thing? Are we still mad at Lil Pump? I don't like that Charlamagne got mad at Lil Pump because I feel like Lil Pump can talk shit to Russ about whatever he wants because Russ started shit with him first. So to me, it's fair. To me, Lil Pump ain't making fun of Russ's mental health. To me, Lil Pump is making fun of Russ. Just Russ. And like we said last episode, we hope that Russ does get the help that he needs for his mental health. And, you got to take this, whatever comes with it. You started shit with them first, and when you down, they're going to kick. You got to get ready for that. See, you think the baby got to punch somebody again to pop off, or you think Russ got to punch somebody? Remember when Russ beat up, what's his name at Rolling Loud? Maybe Russ and the baby should fight each other and then put out a song. And then maybe then they'll have, I don't know. I don't think so. What happened to Dave? Y'all remember Dave? So many people have disappeared. I saw 6ix9ine doing like a fucking quinceañera or some shit in fucking Dubai. It's not good out there for y'all, bro. You need help with the melodies. Who need help with the melodies? I'm so lost. What else is going on? And not a new song. With that shit, with Jay-Z responds to LeBron James praising his God did verse. Hey, don't send dick pics through airdrop. Stop being nasty. I didn't even know you motherfuckers was doing this so readily. What is wrong with you? Who? Can you stop that? Does the picture come all the way through? I use airdrop in the studio for my devices. But if you airdrop a dick to my child's phone or my phone, just know I will find you and throw your ass off that fucking plane at 30,000 feet. Because that was the situation the other night when this guy was sending dick pics to the fucking pilot and everybody else on the flight through airdrop. How do you stop that? Can you? That's very perplexing. I apologize for not putting together a show because that might have been a solid ass topic to talk about. J.K. Rowling's new book about WOPA. I'm not talking about that shit. Leonardo DiCaprio's 47 and his girlfriend is 12 or some shit. Okay, she's not, but she's married young, and he's an old fuck now. Wendy Williams looks crazy in the streets. I feel bad for her. Somebody needs to put her in one of them smaller cities. President Biden's midterm strategy turning MAGA into a 4-letter word. Excuse me? It just feels like he called me the F word. The second F word. T-Mobile lays off workers and engineers. Jeez. Good job, T-Mobile. Wendy is fucking fucked up. NVIDIA warns sales... excuse me. NVIDIA warns of sales hit from new U.S. chip licensing requirement for China. Really? Oh, man, that might be something to talk about. Kanye says Gap canceled photo shoot involving his children without me knowing. What the fuck, Gap? Are you crazy? T-Mobile just collaborated with Starlink. Starling or Starlink? Okay, did they? Should I go to T-Mobile, y'all? I'm at AT&T and I'm thinking about switching over to T-Mobile. Should I switch? Should I make the switch? Ooh, I just flipped the switch. Switch. I just got the stick. Stick. Oh, man, I might still got it. Let me get back in the studio. Yo, what's the matter with you? Why you look like that, love? You not fit, yeah? Diddy shares a studio image with Dr. Dre and says, one of my biggest dreams has finally come true. He's such a fucking lying piece of shit, bro. That is not your biggest fucking dream come true. Yeah, I stopped fucking with T-Mobile because for quite some time, T-Mobile wasn't good, and I used to do a lot of traveling. Remember, I was around the world a lot. T-Mobile doesn't give you service around the world as good as AT&T, but because I'm not moving around so much, what the fuck am I doing? And I really stopped buying phones. Like, the 13, I'm good. I got a terabyte now. I'm pretty much straight. I don't really care. I don't do videos and shit on the phone like that. Balenciaga shares Winter 22 campaign featuring Kim Kardashian. I know that's right. They're a lot better and they fuse. Yeah, see, Sprint. Ugh, that sounds broke, bro. I'm sorry. Ew, I would never use Sprint. Remember, because Sprint, you couldn't change your chips. Ew, the fuck is wrong with you? Sorry. Oh, word. Oh shit, you like ice. You want the new all the time. Excuse me, my bad, y'all. I'm just conversating with the chat. Chat going crazy over here. Trump's latest Mar-a-Lago gambit. You know what? Again, if they really had something on Trump, they would nail it. They're not going to sit there and keep playing with it. They don't have anything. Y'all know if they really had something, they would go crazy on them. Charlie Christ resigns from Congress as race for Florida governor ramps up. 73 hilarious online gems that had me crying from laughter. Here we go. It's 73 hilarious online gems. It's loading. I could do the show like this forever. Nicole Kidman saved movie theaters. That's crazy. What? Longtime friendship is so funny. I once saw you drink Four Locos out of an Ugg boot, and now you have a son named Arnold. Where is it? All right, let's see what else. I don't want to do this. That one I'm not doing. People drink 62 ounces of coffee within 30 minutes, then say they have anxiety. Bitch, you're tweaking off the bean. Pause. College is so unserious. Why my professor said mid-class he's done. He's about to go take a nap. Let me see. HBO Max just deleted the night my parents got together. Oh, okay. That cat looks like it has Down syndrome in the face. Imagine being a squirter in the 1600s and they call you a witch. I'm not reading all 72. Fuck that. Yeah, we are. Me on the brink of a mental breakdown. Can you see my screen? I don't even know what that means. What aesthetic is this? Walking outside. My mom fell and hit her head last night. I text my dad this morning asking for an update, and this is what happened. The following message. Oh, view. How's mom's head? I've had better. That's fucking funny. Ha 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 ha. All right, one more, and I'll get the fuck out of here. But I'll save it for later because it's actually pretty funny. You should be able to call out of work if you had a really bad dream that ruined your day. That's a good one too. You're not a small bean with the Oh my god, I can't stand that fucking shit, bro. I hate that. Damn, bro, that's fucking funny. Oh, it says notebook, you stupid fuck. I'm sorry. I wish I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, y'all. Wish what? That's it. All right, so Friday's episode. I already got a bunch of topics for Friday's episode. We should have a great episode on Friday. Today's episode was a throwaway. I can't even front. I literally just came on just to talk shit. I gave y'all 40 minutes. Friday, we got an episode. I got topics. We'll be reading a bunch of bullshit. We got to get into the stuff that's going on in China with the rent. China's having, China's having an economic collapse. Like literally, like China might be in some trouble. They have. Do you know they force you to buy a house in China? Kind of weird, like very. And there's actually a housing crisis. There may be more crises on the way, which will definitely cause a. There's going to be a global impact when the Chinese housing market takes a hit. It's scary. Monkeypox, they said, is dying down. We'll go over that. We'll talk about a couple of new electric vehicles that'll be touching the road. I cannot wait for that new EQS SUV that Mercedes is putting out. Ugh, I want that. I'm getting that from Mandy ASAP. Every time, nope. There's nothing good. It's just nothing good. And I think I have a movie review for Friday. I gotta double check. Yo, y'all been watching Raising Kanan? Raising Kanan is back. We'll get into that on Friday. Raising Kanan. We'll talk about the girls on Zeus. Like I said, we'll get into politics. I got a couple of stories that I want to bring up. We'll talk about what's going on. The water in Mississippi, that type of shit worries the fuck out of me. And honestly, not having clean water is probably one of the scariest things today because that's a simple fix. Yeah, that's it. We'll talk money. We'll see what health has for us, and we'll have an amazing Friday show. Let me see if I give you an hour and change. And that's it. My name's Kasabian. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. Wine.